what's up guys? We'll see 69 here back at you. Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since I posted. Just had a lot going on. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you guys with the details. I got a lot of projects I need to finish up on, especially this old Ford here and the old Chevy outside. So anyway, I got some work to do. So we're going to try and get some of this done. For the old Ford, it's pretty much been sitting here for the past year. Haven't really done much to it. We still need to tweak the motor in it. I've tried really hard to get new pistons for this, or some used ones. Because I said before, on my previous video that I wanted to rebuild the motor as cheaply as possible. I don't think that's going to happen. I can't find used pistons to save my life that are a decent price. And then what people are asking, I might as well buy new ones, and if I buy new ones, I might as well rebuild the engine, blah, 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 just go down a complete rabbit hole with that. I don't want to do that. So what's probably going to end up happening is I'm going to try and source a, whole nother LS engine for it. That way, that would be cheaper down the long run. And I don't want to sink a bunch of more money into the damn thing. I've already sunk quite a bit into it. So I think that'd be the cheapest route, because you can pick those up. I've seen them for $500-600. Sometimes cheaper, sometimes a little bit more, but at the end of the day, that's probably going to be the best route for us. However, we got to get some work done on the Chevy. I got to change its oil and shit like that, get it ready for the winter. I got to get my daughter's car in here. She needs new brake lines. I got this cool new tool that I've been wanting to try out. I picked it up from Summit Racing. Makes flares, makes these different types of flares and shit like that. Because I don't know if you guys ever try to use those cheap, Harbor Freight, flaring tools, shit like that. Anyway, it's a joke. I bought 2 of those and they're complete trash. Never had any luck with them. I've never tried to use them on the copper nickel line. But the steel, it's a joke. Just pushes it right through. Doesn't even flare it. So, pick that up. It's like $230 for that thing. So I've been looking at it for 10 years. I'm really anxious to try to use it. Actually, I want to use it, but then again, I don't, because I bought the whole kit for her car. She got a 97 Monte Carlo. And I bought this whole kit from inline tube. Hopefully, I don't have to convert anything, because when I bought the kit, it says it's for a 97 Monte Carlo with rear drum brakes. She got rear disc, but it's got these other fittings for rear drums. I don't know. It's kind of confusing. So I'm hoping the kit it's complete bolt-in. I can get it done over the weekend, because she's coming home from school and I only got a day and a half to get this done. So hopefully it just bolts right in. I don't have to convert anything. I want to use a tool, but then again, I don't. I just want to get it done. So anyway, we need to button this thing back up. I need to just, shut the hood, push it out of the garage, get my truck in here, change the oil, and get that thing back out. And then I'll have room, clean up the garage. That way I'll have room to start working on her car. And I'll do that this weekend. I'll try to take a video of that, show you guys what I'm doing on that. And maybe we get to use a new tool, who knows. But anyway, I'm going to get started on that, and I'll get right back with you. All right, got her pushed out. Hey, did it all by myself. Wasn't that bad. A little winded though. It was a little heavy, and you might not be able to tell from the camera, but that's a downward slope, so I had to push it all the way back there, and then push it all the way back up. Just a little bit. It was a good workout. I don't think I need to go to the gym today. But yeah, not too bad underneath of it. Hey, garage is a little crusty. We're gonna get it all cleaned up though. So get the oil change in the old shitbox Chevy out there. Get that done and get it all ready for my daughter to come home this weekend, so I get her brakes done. So I'm gonna get this cleaned up. I gotta go pick up a cat. My wife got a cat, so I gotta go pick it up. Newest member of the family. She's gonna name it Lily, but I don't know. We'll see. See what I name her. All right, so I made it back from the animal shelter. Picked up the new kitty. There's currently a three-way standoff going on inside right now. They're all hissing at each other. It's kind of neat. But anyway, I'm back. I'm ready to get some work done. Gotta get all these leaves vacuumed up and try to get everything cleaned up a little bit. I'm gonna try to move the truck in so we can get the oil changed. I don't know if it's gonna fit or not. It's kind of a long truck. If anything, I'll have to move all this crap here so I can get the truck forward, get it up all the way. I don't know. We're gonna find out. It's the first time I ever pulled this truck into the garage here, so we're gonna find out. I got his big ass in here. That was fun. He made us fit. Not really a whole lot of room up here in front. Had to squeeze through that to get to the other side of the garage. In the back here, he's pretty much all the way to the door. Yep, can't squeeze through back there either. So either I squeeze through that or I climb over the bed to get to the door. So anyway, I just got to change the oil and his ass is going back outside. I got this little laser pointer thing. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's right there. I don't know. I might try to park his ass in here over the winter while it snows and shit like that. Cause that way I don't have to fucking clean him off every damn morning when I gotta go to work. But yeah, so all I gotta do is change the oil and then we'll get his ass out of here. I got this bougie ass oil right here, this AMS oil. It's supposed to be pretty good. And got me a little Wix filter. Ended up going with that oil because one, I like the Pennzoil Ultra Platinum, but you can't find it. You know, I don't know what the deal is trying to get that oil, but I've bought it off Amazon before, and I don't know, for some reason, they're not, it's just hard to find. And the ones that are selling it, they're trying to sell it for 45 bucks, shit like that. Stuff got really good review on that channel, Project Farm. If you guys haven't checked that out, you should. But yeah, it's really good oil, but like I said, I can't find it. So I ordered some of this AMS oil, which was first on his channel. And I don't know. So I'm going to try it out, see how it is. I like using good oil in Max just because I know it's an LS engine and I know they love eating cam bearings, you know, and that's evident, you know, from the engine I pulled out of the Ford out there. Just tore through those cam bearings. So I want to use a good oil in there, try to make them last. He's already got like, I think he's got 150,000 or 150 or maybe 160 on there. So he's getting older. So we'll try to use some good oil, try to preserve, you know, whatever cam bearings he's got left. It was a little pricey, I'll say that. But, you know, I ordered it online. And I had that shit, and I had that stuff in like 2 days. That's all it took, 2 days. So that's about as quick as Amazon. So we're gonna give it a shot, you know. I paid for a membership, that way I get a little cheaper. You get free shipping if you order 100 bucks worth of oil, you know. So I think, you know, after, you know, my next oil change, it'll probably end up being like, you know, 75 bucks or whatever. And speaking of which, on the filters, now on the filters, these little Wix filters here, these things are hard to find too sometimes. I don't know what's going on, you know, trying to find some of the stuff that I need. But I end up having to order a case of those off Summit Racing. I think I got like 10 of them altogether. You know, that way I get like free shipping, you know, because you got to spend like 100 bucks or whatever. But I couldn't find them on Amazon. Well, there was a couple sellers on Amazon, but they wanted like $25 a filter or some shit like that. So I ended up just going to Summit, and I think I spent like $9 a filter. But they're hard to find. Like, I don't know what's going on with like why we can't have oil filters, but you know, that's what I had to do. So anyway, I'm gonna get started, get this done, get it lubed up, and then I got some stuff I got to do inside the house, and I got to fix a door. You know, the damn wind took it off. So this weekend I'm gonna try and get my daughter's car fixed, get the new brake lines on it. Then the next step, I got to get the old crusty Ford out there, Hank. He needs new brakes. I'm going to give that truck to my son. He's 16. Doesn't have his license yet, but hopefully he will here in the next couple months. So I need to get that going for him. That truck needs new brakes. I don't know if you all seen the video that I posted about the door locks on it, so I got to fix that still. That's been a year in the making. So, and he needs a new transmission. But the school's only 2 miles away. That's as far as he got to drive. So it'll work for that. I wouldn't take it out of town. Of course, that transmission's been going out for like the past 10 years. So who knows? Hank's a effing tank, let me tell you. I've had people tell me, oh, get rid of that truck, all rusted out and all that shit. The damn thing still starts. It has started every single time I've tried. So I'm not gonna get rid of him. We'll give it to him. Maybe we'll patch a few holes. I don't know, maybe not. We'll see. But I got to get his ass in here and get those brakes on. We got some half shafts and we got 2 front wheel bearings that we got to put on him. So I actually bought the stuff. It's been sitting over here in the corner for like the past year and a half from Detroit Axle. So there's 2 new rotors. We got rotors back there. We got brake pads. We got wheel bearings. There's half shafts back there. So yeah, pretty much everything in the front. I've already rebuilt the front end on that, so that's good. But yeah, so it should be ready. Tires are good on that truck. We've got to change oil on it. And that truck needs brake lines too, because it's got a few of those compression fittings on there. They work. I know they say that you're not supposed to use those, but I've had one on there for at least 10 or 12 years that I know of, and it has not leaked. So yeah, so we got to get that done. And then after that, I got a little S10 out there. I rebuilt the engine on it like 4 years ago maybe, and it's leaked. Like, it's leaked oil ever since I've rebuilt it. I've taken the engine out. I put another pan gasket on it. I think it's the rear main seal. I'm gonna pull that engine back out again for the 3rd time and put another rear main seal in it. I think it's because I had to buy a new crankshaft in it, because when I bought the truck, I had to throw in rods. And I got it from one of them, big box stores, it was a couple $100. But the end where the seal rides on seemed a little rough to me when I put it in, but I just kind of went with it anyway. I sent it, and yeah, so it leaks oil. So I need to figure out where that oil leaks, because it's leaking so bad you can't even drive it. It smells like oil as soon as you start it up. So that will be after Hank, after I do the front end on Hank. So we'll pull it in, we'll pull the engine out, because I want to drive that truck, because this thing cost me like $25 just to drive back and forth to work every day. So I'm spending a lot of money on gas there, and that's a little 4-banger, which I kind of want to do an LS swap on it, but we got other things we got to do before we even think about that. Anyway, he should save me a little gas, after this winter or something like that. I won't drive him during the winter, but after the winter, like all summer, maybe we'll get him up and running and I can start driving him. And then I can put this guy in here and we can start doing some work, on getting some of the crust off of him. So I need to do something about this right here. We got to do the rocker panels. And then the door here, I went through the car wash and it took the molding off. So we got a little crust right here that I want to take. It's not through all the way, so really just need to sand it and kind of paint it. I might just do something real quick, just kind of so it doesn't get any worse, than it is now. And then I started a little project a while back that I haven't really finished. I bought the second battery tray. I think that's what the diesels use. That way you can have like a dual battery setup. So I got a battery there, and I got the other tray here so I can put another battery. Anyway, I just kind of want to do the dual battery setup because, I don't know, fuck it, why not? I never had a car with 2 batteries in it before, so I want to try it out, And I'd like to get another amp and a subwoofer, in the back. Yeah, I like jamming out on my way to work. So, yeah, so that's a little project I was doing on that. And I really need to fix these lights because they look like shit. And the grill's all broken. I think the guy who owned the truck for me, like, hit a deer or something like that, and kind of knocked the headlights all loose and shit. So, all right, well, that's pretty painless. Got that all done. Got all my bougie-ass oil in there. We'll see how it works. But yeah, that's probably going to be a wrap for this video, guys. I might post, I did take some footage of me putting some new tires on, got some Ridge grapplers several months ago, so I might end up posting that as well. But anyway, that should do it for this one, guys, and until next time, we'll see you.